This is another B-bender quick lick lesson, this time in G. That backing track was a little something I was working on as an idea for what I like to call my hump day twang licks. Every Wednesday those come out. Those are non-B-bender lessons, just kind of standard twang guitar, if you will. And I've been working on some ideas today for that, and I happen to be doing it with the Bender guitar, and out came this little Bender nugget, and I thought, let's just go ahead and do that. You know, when the Bender muse speaks, you should listen. So what we've got going here, of course, is a behind the nut bend on the G string and then going straight into a B bender kind of move. So it sounds like this. So if that sounds interesting to you, go grab your bender. Let's get to it. All right, let's get started with our quick lick in G with behind the nut action this week. And in fact, we're going to move up close for the hot fretboard action as we always do, and we are going to start right behind the nut. Now it's important, this lick here, we're going to position, in my case, I'm putting my index finger behind the nut on the G string so I can get it bendy. And then what I'm doing is I'm using a pick on this one to make it easier. And I'm just doing the G string and the B string. And you're going to try and hit those in isolation. The way I do that is I'm also positioning my palm basically over the bridge pickup to kind of mute the rest so I can try and get the G string and the B string in as much isolation as I can, because in my opinion that's going to give them the best chance to sound good for this first part, which we're really trying to get to do. Alright, so again, you're just trying to do your G string and your B string. They're both open, but you're going straight in, and you are going into a bend and then coming out of it on the G string behind the nut. Okay, so then I'm going to go into the next part, which is use of the B benders. What I'm doing there is my ring fingers on the B string third, my index is on the high E first, and I'm doing a... So the first part we're going to learn is the... And again, that's probably just a good thing to work on until you get that nice and smooth. Okay, now we've got the bender still fully engaged. We're going to throw our little finger on the high E third. That's the next part of it. So we go. And that's going high E third to the B bent, high E first, B bent, letting it down, B string first, and then the top two strings. Alright, so here we are from the top. Okay, so then we go back to the well where we started, which is again. This time we slide up and do, which is really our seventh shape above the G. So again, we've got the B string on the 6th fret and the high E on the 7th. We're making that D7 shape. So this next part. Top two with the bender engaged, and then we're doing the G string on the 7th, and then back to the B string and bending it up. All right, so from the top. I'm going to recommend what works for me is when I'm coming up for that 7th shape, I'm coming up and my target would be to have my ring finger end up on the high E string on the 7th. I tried it with my little finger. It was a little bit harder for me to get that right. So when I'm down here, and when you go with your ring finger, it kind of naturally allows your index finger to fall on that B string on the 6th fret a little bit more naturally, in my opinion. So that's what works for me. You do what works for you. But again, from the top. All right, now in context with the backing track on the loopy pedal. So there you have it, a bendy little number in the key of G is our quick lick. I hope you enjoyed that. And as always, if you got any other B-bender friends, be sure and share this video with them. You know, if you haven't subscribed already, please do so. I'm going to go work on some more quick licks, and I'll see you next time. And remember, it is never too late around these parts to go on a bender. Thanks for watching.